So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in Martinez!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's good running with the ball. No luck with that dink over the top. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make...
He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's...
Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bastoni. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Barella! Now it's Palmer. Now that's well seen too. And it's DiMarco. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Barella. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Mignanda.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. He is through here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Martinez. Oh, this is a terrific... And Martinez! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yuga.
Inter really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Barella. Dumfries. It's Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Mignanda.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Palmer is wide and looking to get onto this. Acerbi. That's a throw. Thuram. And it's Zielinski. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Thuram looking to receive it in space. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. Rice wins the duel this time. Martinez. Now it's Chelhanoglu. Now it's Thuram. Nuno Mendes.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he welcomes it in. Bastoni gets it away. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this.
And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And here's Dumfries. And they can counter here. That's an imaginative pass. Dumfries. Akanji. Zielinski. This is a promising build-up. Mignanda. Palmer. Palmer running with the ball. Palmer. Chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mignanda. That's been cut out. Well played. Zielinski is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. And it's DiMarco. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's being urged to shoot. Deftly away. No, he's had it taken off him. Palmer. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Palmer. Now it's Palmer. Palmer ventures forward. That is a brilliant interception. Thuram. Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball. Barella. Chelhanoglu. That is good alertness. Valeni. Mignanda. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. And that is expertly dealt with. Now this could be a chance. That is lovely. Nice control. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, this looks sharp. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's picked his way through. That'll be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Acerbi calmly anticipates. Mkhitaryan. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
A probing pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Cross deflected behind for a corner. This their second corner of the game. Header! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Tries to pass it through. Crunching tackle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before.
Takes a shot! Delicious from Juve!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Serginho. Juve! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
And we have our very first corner. It's anyone's ball now. No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Alvarez. Alvarez. Juve. Yamal. Juve. And he's had it nicked away. Mateus. And it's Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has been cut short. And here's Alvarez. Great vision. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mateus. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Totti has the space to scheme. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. Can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Dias.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Throw in. Milan are behind here despite their domination of possession. Alvarez. And De Bruyne! And that has fair fizzed. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
No way through. Totti. This is promising. Juve going about things with real menace. Oh, just skips Alvarez! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's been shifted off it. Mateus, De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Xabi Alonso running with intent. Tries to play it through. And the pass is intercepted. Henderson gets over and intercepts. Van Bouten kept... That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Alvarez. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Totti cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. And it's Hakimi. He's on it. Can he get away?
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, well played.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Bruyne. Robertson does well to get it back. And that's a nicely shaped ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too.
There they go, hunting again.
Openda. Now it's Totti. And this is Dembele. So no flag here. And the cross comes in. Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well played. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a promising position. Oh, what a mistake! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Edmilson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And no, that was never going to make it. Diouf. Oh, good ball. Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Diouf is onto this. Serginho finding himself. Terrific effort. Oh, he's hit the bar.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got...
Chance for a shot! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Romero makes the interception, and it's Azar. Jordi Alba in acres of space out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pinches it off him. And here's Alvarez. Neymar. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
This usually is the...
He's having a pop! That is wonderful from Rijkaard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Casillas deals with that nice and simple. And that's it. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little... Milan have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Driven in. Howson attempts a clearance. Well, Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah,
Towering header! Oh, off the bar! De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Donadoni. And the shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. and where he needed to put himself.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Great vision. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bruyne looking sharp there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
He's being urged to shoot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Simons. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Donatoni. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Henderson does really well there. He is strong.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Haaland. Fenerbahce are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He has found the way through. Shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Ibrahimovic. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. It's a promising position. And that's him. And a header! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope will continue.
Gyökeres. Donatoni. Knocks it into space. Now it's Donatoni.
That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he welcomes it in. He's not got that quite right. He leaps for it. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's gone direct here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Donatoni. Donatoni, who does have an assist to his name. And he's had it nicked away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That is good alertness. Edmilson. Nicely weighted ball. Donatoni. Rice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Donatoni. Oh, sweet feet. And that has put paid to that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again. Milan come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. And here's Raul. That is good strength. Raul. Oh, this is a great position. Still no way through. Rice! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gyökeres. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Gyökeres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but there's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Hakimi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Haaland. And the through ball. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that is well cleared. That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that has left him in a heap. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
Howson is always looking to break lines. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely shaped ball, and he was alert to it. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Nuno Mendes. De Bruyne. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Oh, some tackle that. Ayman. Raul. Terrific effort! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. De Bruyne. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Nuno Mendes. Short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yamal. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, that's a waste.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Raul. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lacking in accuracy.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Fofana gets across to intercept that. And the pass is intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. Milan came into this game with huge aspirations, but the party has gone flat. The dreams are hitting the buffers fairly spectacularly.
Yeah, it's almost like they didn't turn up, Peter. They've been well off the pace.
Ayman is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Mateus. That pass has been well intercepted. Dembele! And that's a tidy finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he's taking no chances there. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, great leap! Oh, terrific save. Rijkaard makes the interception. Played out towards the right wing. Hakimi elects to cross. And it's hoisted clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and